Welcome back, RuralVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith, and I'm excited to be here to show you another property. This one is in Baxter County, Arkansas. I haven't had any Baxter County, Arkansas on the website in a while. I had hundreds of them in the past. They all sold out, and then starting to get some new ones again. So let's take a look at this thing. RuralVacantLand.com. We're on the website, and there's a link in the description of this video down below. So if you go to the description, if you're on your phone, it's probably below a whole bunch of other videos they're trying to bait you away from me with. But if you're on your computer, it's like just below the video. And so right over my head, here's the price. $699 I'm asking for this one. It's got an APN number. It's in Baxter County, Arkansas. It's got it's 0.23 acres. It's got my name and number up here to contact me if you want to ask questions. It's got an online checkout if you want to go for it. There's a buy it now button over here. So let's go take a look at this particular property. We've got interactive map on here. I'm going to blow this thing up so we can take a closer look. It's a quarter acre. It's a rectangle. So it's right along the road, and there's a power line behind it, and I think there's a power line on this road too. It looks like there's a little driveway on the other side of the street over here that somebody's putting a neighborhood together. Let's zoom out and then we'll zoom back in. So let's see where we're at here. So this is Baxter County. This is Mountain Home. If I turn it over to the map, Mountain Home's over here. We got a Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's over here for that kind of supplies. Mountain Home has a hospital. It's got grocery stores. It's got a pharmacy and lumber store and that kind of stuff. And down here, we've got all this blue over here, over my head. Looks like there's blue lightning coming out of my head, right? That's a lake. That used to be a river, and they dammed it up. They dammed up the river, and it's called, why can't I think of the name of it? I used to know the name of this lake really well. But it's Norfolk Dam, Norfolk Lake and Norfolk Dam. So the dam is right here behind my head. Let me move it over a little bit. So the dam is here. They dam this thing up, and this lake just backs up and goes and makes a huge coastline all over the place. And so this was done back in the, I don't know, 30s or Depression era when they're trying to make jobs and business and everything. And so this was a big dam project, and then the river comes out. The river comes out and it hooks into the White River. And if you follow that back up, that one was dammed up and makes bull shoals and makes a big lake over here too. So you're in between these two really big lakes that are great fishing, and the rivers that are running through here. Someone planted brown trout like 100 years ago. There's brown trout all over the place. There's the native rainbow trout. And so there's a lot of fly fishing action that goes on in these rivers. And so if you look up, I've looked up pictures of all the different fish people are catching. It makes me want to go fishing there, right? And of course they take the pictures of the best of it, but you know they're in there. And then if you go to the lakes, you got panfish like bluegill and crappie, and you got catfish, guys catching catfish, guys catching striped bass. So somebody planted striped bass in here somewhere along the way, and they catch trout in the lakes too. So there's as well as largemouth bass. I think I see some smallmouth bass in the picture as well. So a large selection of fish to go after. And then there's a bunch of hunting and hiking and nature in these hills and mountains around here. This is the Ozarks, and a lot of it, let's look at the elevation of this one. Let's say a lot of it's 500, 600, maybe even 700 foot. Let's see what the elevation of this one is. 880 foot. So as you get down to the Mississippi River, it's probably this far north is like 100 foot or something, 150 foot. And so if you go up another 700 foot above that, you get up into these hills where this property is, and it's totally different weather. It's different plants and animals, climate, and it's gets out of the humidity that you have down by the river. So a lot of people like to escape that hot humid in the summer and come up into the Ozarks, and so the Ozarks are just blossoming and having fun in the summer, and so people like to take advantage of that. And in the winter, people like to come down this way from the further north and get out of the super cold, because it's a lot further south. So, but Mountain Home mainly happens in the summer. It just blows up in the summer. Excuse me. So we're on the website asking $699 for this one. I got GPS coordinates over here. So if you click on that, it'll take you there in your phone. You go see the property. A bunch of GPS coordinates above of the layout of the land. It looks like it's a couple different lots. It's lot 97, 98, and 99. So it's 3 lots put together. You could sell them off separately if you wanted to, or put different family members on them or something. The taxes there are $164 a year. And I got a disclaimer on this one because I don't have the paperwork totally settled. I mean, in the past, I'd usually wait until the paperwork totally settles, start putting it up on the website. But I've done so many of these things that I feel more, excuse me, excuse me, I feel more comfortable presenting these properties and telling you that somebody that lost this property in the past for not paying taxes, they have a small chance to come back, pay the taxes, and get the property. So if that happens before I deed it to you, I'll let you know, and I'll give you your money back, offer your other properties and stuff. But if that happens, that's a good reason not to move into the property, start chopping around trees and everything from day one. So you're gonna have to wait maybe up to 2 months or so. I don't think it's gonna be that long, but I'm just saying that in the disclaimer there. Until you get the deed. So please wait till you get the deed to go start working on the property. You feel free to visit it and look at it and everything else, but just don't start disturbing the property until you get the deed. I'll get my deed and I'll deed it over to you as quick as I can. So there's a Walmart not very far away, 15 minutes away. There's a Shell station. There's a high school and post office and Baxter Regional Medical Center. 17 minutes from the property. It's all just up in Mountain Home. So there you go. Nice, easy one in Baxter County. And people are always asking about the regulations on these properties. This is in Briarcliff neighborhood, I believe. So if we look at the legal description down here, yeah, Briarcliff. So it's in the Briarcliff neighborhood. So Briarcliff, they're looking for you to build a home. You could build a cabin. You could build an A-frame. I like the A-frames, right? But you could build... you just got to build something. They don't want you to come in a motorhome and live in a motorhome. I think you can do that while you're building, but you got to be like actively building. I think they give you like a 6-month window to do that. So you can't just move in for eons saying you're going to build like you can in lots of the other properties. So you got to like look at actually building and making it happen. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm so grateful to have you guys around looking at these properties, and hopefully this is the right one for you. You can pick it off and have fun with this one. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.